Maybank Championship. Part of the race to the CME Globe. Well, what a dazzling prospect we can look forward to. The back nine has arrived here at the Maybank Championship. Ronnie Yin, 22 years old, a major champion at the age of 20, has been oozing confidence over these past few weeks. The chasers, Hei Ranyu, already a winner this season. The 23-year-old, the tunnel vision that she has, continuing to stay in her own lane. Can it be win number 2 for 2024? Or will Gino Titican, who is fearless, just 21 years old, can she catch her good friend and go one better? Hannah Green, last week's winner in Korea, certainly putting her foot down. 7 under the card. And Maya Stark, who wears her heart on her sleeve. The gutsy Swedish player plays with aggression. She's going to need all of that aggression and harness that energy if she is going to lift up the trophy come day's end. It is a very exciting next couple of hours ahead. Let's join the leader on 10.
Ronnie Yin going down the left-hand side here, electing not to go with the driver. It'll be fine. Going to be a real 3-shotter.
Yeah, 3-shot hole for everybody. This 10th hole certainly back into a little bit of breeze as well. Oh, Hannah Green. First blemish of this final round. 6 under par for the day now. Still, phenomenal performance backing up that win last week.
Hei Ranyu also electing not to go with the driver. And that is going to be in a beautiful position, left centre.
This back nine's averaged half a shot easier this week.
Quick putt for Maya on 10.
Gino Titican, last of these 3 players, breeze into their face and from the left. And this is going fairly well left.
Hopefully sat down on the fairway cut.
Bailey Tardy became a first-time winner on the LPGA earlier this year. That was at the Blue Bay LPGA. It's been a struggle since then for the American.
Well, coming into this Asian swing, she'd only made 3 of 18 cuts this year. One of those was a win. Displayed some good form in Korea last week, and that will get her to 13 under into 7th spot.
And here are some of your first-time winners in 2024. Bailey Tardy there, as Ewan was talking about. Blue Bay, Linnea Strong. 60 it took in the final round to rise from 52nd position to 1st. That at the ShopRite LPGA Classic. And what a year it has been indeed for Lauren Coughlin, winning the Canadian Women's Open and also the Scottish Open, playing in her first Solheim Cup.
So 3 first-time winners. If I'm not mistaken, it was 13 or 14 last year. It was a record.
It certainly was. And there's only 3 players on tour who have won more. You've got Hannah Green, obviously you there got Lauren Coughlin, and then Nelly Corder and Lydia Ko. So 4 players, multiple winners on tour this season. Ronnie Yin has her chances today.
Boutier, yet again for birdie, not to beat. Frustrating day for the defending champion.
Well, what a spectacle and what a treat for the Malaysian fans who've come out to watch the best women players. It's a wonderful swing, this Asian swing in the fall.
It really is. And I love the fact, too, that every golf course is contrasting. The climate's contrasting. We're playing all over Asia. It really tests all aspects of your game. Marina Alex finally gets one to drop. That's back-to-back birdies. Coming strong like she did yesterday.
The back nine is certainly playing easier than the front. To illustrate that, it is 295 under par compared to the front nine, which is 128 under par. So no, you're going to be seriously impressed with my maths. That just took a couple of seconds to work that out. But certainly players able to take advantage on the back nine. Only the 12th is playing. It's a challenge. That's the hardest hole on the golf course today. But all these other holes are there for the taking. And that's where we find Gino on 10, second shot to the par 5.
She can go with plenty down here. It's a long way out into the breeze, and it's always going to be a layup on this par 5.
Now Maya Stark. Stay at 15 under, 5 back. Has she got a chance?
No.
No.
Ronnie in, second player to go. It's a good 300 yards to the flag, so she can stand back and get plenty onto this and get it in a wedge position. Slide up slope, gets the ball up.
That'll be
And that's down the centre of the fairway.
just fine. Just to elaborate on that point about Maya Stark, the winning score is going to be 22, 23 under par. I cannot see Maya Stark birdieing every single hole.
Well, I think she had to birdie 10.
Yeah.
Absolute given. You birdie 10, maybe you can get on some sort of roll, but without birdieing that par 5, no.
Peanut butter jelly sandwich. Big fan.
Peanut butter and jam.
Yes.
Jam, sorry.
Sacre bleu.
Can hit this 200 yards comfortably. Again, centre of the fairway, setting up for the third.
Honestly, Kate, these heathens,
I know,
what do we do with them?
He's been living in America far too long.
I did mean to say jam, but peanut butter and jelly is very popular in the USA.
That it certainly is. All right. Whatever you're eating, it's Sunday. It's lunchtime here at the Maybank Championship. And Ronnie Yin is enjoying a one-shot lead as we hit the back nine.
The amateur Mirabelle Ting still inside the top 10.
And how about that fourth round performance from Charlie Hull? One hole remaining, 7 under par today. Maybe Charlie trying to warm up after flying over from the UK. She's just had the most unbelievable golf simulator built at her home.
Has she indeed?
Yeah, it's worth popping over, Trish.
Wouldn't be surprised. She does love a bit of practice, does our Charlie, which is where the blisters have come from this week, I think, and the heat, obviously, that she's suffered with on her right hand, which makes it very, very difficult. But the caddy, Adam Woodward, did say that she has, the last couple of days it's calmed down a bit, and clearly today it's fine.
Disappointing from Al Sargo this week. She was 10 under par through 16 holes in round 1. Stuck in neutral since. Yep. Very surprising.
Alim Kim, though, 5 under today. That's a good performance for Alim. Teetering on the edge when it comes to that race to the CME Globe. She's around that top 60 mark, currently in 62nd place. So trying to move up, make a run up the leaderboard. I mean, $55,000 to everybody that competes in the CME Group Tour Championship. That's a first, Trish.
Certainly is, and it's well deserved. There's no two ways about it. But when you play golf a long time ago, you do look at that and think, "Oh, that would have been nice, wouldn't it?" 55 grand.
Well, go out on the practice ground this afternoon, make a comeback.
I'm off.
A good day for Jin Young Ko, who has been hampered by injury really throughout the course of her career, but has still been number one. Nobody been number one for longer than 163 weeks for Jin Young Ko at the top. '15th hole, here's the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
This is the same pin as, well, if you watched the playoff last year, you will have seen Celine Boutier and Gina Titican play this hole numerous times and eventually was won with a 2 with Celine. That's a beautiful tee shot. I'll be a quick putt, but great birdie opportunity again.
Marina Alex coming off back-to-back birdies at 9 and 10, finally making something happen in this final round. That was all over it too. 2 aces already here at 11 today. Wailing Shi, Carlota Saganda.
Yeah, 6 is a record. There have been 5 so far in this championship.
85 yards. For Hayran, has to carry it 80 left of the pin.
That's a bit of a mistake. I don't quite know what happened there, but carrying that a good 8 yards over the back.
This will be a very handy birdie for Ashley Lau. This at the 12th to move to 11 under par.
Great performance inside the top 15. Interesting, this 12th hole's gone from the hardest hole to the 5th hardest hole in the past half an hour. So perhaps, I don't know, breeze dying down,
Maybe.
the pin a little bit more accessible.
94 for Ronnie. 58-degree wedge she's going with. Need to carry this all the way because of this little back left area of the green where the pin is. Up the hill. Line's good.
What an excellent shot from Ronnie Yin.
The masterclass continues. Tap-in birdie to come for the Chinese woman.
Celine Boutier's tee shot at 11. Well, I'd hazard a guess she needs to get this within a couple of feet if she wants to make birdie, because it's just not been her day on the greens. Well, that's really not going to do it. That was a bit heavy-handed.
85 for Gino, ball well above her feet.
When the pressure was right on Gino, trailing by 2 behind her good friend Ronnie in close, and look how Gino responds.
This is just fantastic stuff, isn't it? It really is. I mean, she's nearly holed that. Outrageously good.
She's fearless, isn't she? Just like this player, Maya Stark.
10th green nearby, this 11th tee should have heard that roar.
Roll back. So 2 holes in 1 at this hole, the 11th. There have been 5 in total at this championship, and the record is 6, and you have to go all the way back to 1999 at the Mercury Title Holders Championship.
And that was a 240-yard hole uphill. I'm only joking, I don't know.
It's just...
Oh, Brooke Henderson. First short putt she's missed today for par there at 15. Actually, that was for a birdie at 15.
Yeah, it certainly was. Where did that one come from? She putted beautifully today. That's weird. Boutier down the hill. Quick one. It's going to veer to the right. And then it will come back a little bit, but that is no. I mean, it's going to veer to the right, all right, but wow, that's a misread and a half.
Yeah, the umpire signals wide there. Oh, this is delicate, Sandy.
This is unbelievably delicate. She cannot putt it. It's just too rough. Too many bouncy bits in front of the ball, so she's got to just lob this, just get it on and let it run. Has to be so gentle. Could not have done that any better.
Well played. Really well played. Very soft hands, soft body. Those sort of shots, when you've got to hit them really gently, you can't do that with a stiff body. Your hands have got to be really soft. She's so laid back, I'm not surprised.
She's only 1 back as well, for the time being.
Another one slides by from Maya Stark. One thing I really enjoy watching about the final group with Ronnie Yin and Gino Titikin, it's obviously it's well known that they're best friends and they're very affable characters, but there's such a desire and such killer instinct to win tournaments when they're out there. It's like you put the friendship aside, I want that W.
Yeah, we'll still be friends afterwards.
Well, I don't know, they're pretty much friends now. Ronnie walked up onto the green, Gino was still walking up the hill and turned around and gave her the thumbs up. Not many do that, but this is Gino for birdie. It's a good shot in off an awkward lie.
No problems for Gino. She moves to within 1, drawing level now alongside Hey Ran Yu.
Kate, that was a clutch putt, because if that hadn't have dropped, Ronnie's about to tap in for birdie. I think 3 shots, 8 holes to play. The way Ronnie's playing, that's maybe a bridge too far.
Yeah.
Big putt here for Marina Alex. This is for 3 on the bounce, I think. Yeah, pretty sure it is. Left to right. Give it enough pace. Don't let it veer off. Oh, that's a shame. It was such a good shot in.
I don't you like putts of this length. Ronnie Yin continues to put on a masterclass here in Malaysia. 5 under par, the leader by 2. Looking to win twice on this Asian swing.
This is a very difficult approach to 13. It plays 8 yards up the hill, and Ashley Lau's playing from a bit of a downslope here. Ball will come in a little bit flatter, should release some. Terrific shot. Excellent performance from Ashley Lau, playing on an invite this week. That to jump inside the top 10.
Yeah, played most of her golf last year on the Epsom Tour. Now on the LPGA. Oh, well, have a look at this 11th hole, Ewan, because where the pin is cut today is on that front edge, only 8 paces on.
Yeah, I like what the LPGA have done by utilising that forward tee option, and it brings this front right pin position into play. 121 yards. 2 holes in 1. That's the statistic that stands out. Carlotta Saganda and Wei Ling Shi.
Well, this is now for par for Celine.
Well,
she's making the par putts.
I was going to say, you can't par them all if you don't par the first 11. That's not what she was after today.
It really is a beautifully designed golf course, the West Course here, established first back in 1991. We've got the East Course as well.
Yeah, redesigned in 2008. There's a lot of elevation change, but I love how it tests every part of your game. There's some tight, intimidating tee shots. There's a lot of different elevation changes in approach shots.
We're looking to pitch it again, probably 21, and it can be a couple more if you really want. Cover 16.
Ronnie Yin on this tee. As we walked up and around the corner up on this tee, we got smacked in the face with a very strong breeze. But she is going with a 9-iron, just taking it up 1 from this pitching wedge distance. Into the breeze.
Not going to be the easiest of putts for Ronnie.
You can certainly understand why they're erring on the side of caution long, but that's a good 12-15 yards miscue.
It's going to be interesting to see what Gino's response is here, because this distance for her is a 48-degree wedge. pitching wedge goes 130. She just needs 121, but that is a strengthening breeze coming straight into her.
Oh.
Also flying it straight through that breeze. Well, what will Hei-Ran Yu conjure up?
Yeah, just a little one.
And you look at that flag, Sandy, it's barely moving.
Well,
Go right at it.
that's actually quite amazing. The flag's not moving, but above the trees, I mean, we can feel it on the tee. The breeze is coming straight into you. For Hei-Ran Yu, 125 is a 9-iron for her, and that is exactly what she's hitting. So she's going with the number that suits. We'll take a little bit off of the breeze. The others both stepped up a club. That's hanging beautifully.
What a shot.
Best shot of the three. One club more for Hei-Ran Yu, not as long as her playing partners, but a great opportunity to close that gap, trailing by 2. Well, what a career Gino has enjoyed. She won the Triple Crown on the Ladies European Tour in 2021 when she won the Order of Merit, the Rookie of the Year and the Player of the Year.
Can't do too much more than that, can you? Excellent performance. Now Ashley Lau to get to 12 under par at the 13th. Not too much to this putt up the hill. Just lost pace.
And it's been a bogey-free day for Bailey Tardy. Out in 34, couple of birdies so far. One at 11 and also at 13.
Cracking approach, utilising that ridge at 14. Great to see her playing well again.
Well, 14 and 15, 2 excellent holes for the fan. It's a great vantage point just where the clubhouse is. We're going to come to that quite shortly. But Ronnie Yin still maintains that lead. 2 shots now over her nearest challengers, Hei-Ran Yu and Gino Titican.
It's interesting, Kate, over the last couple of weeks, and something we've become accustomed to in Asia, is saying there's 12 players within 2 shots of the lead, 10 players within 1 of the lead. Right now, you've got 7-shot separation on our mini leaderboard. It's a 3-horse race.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's still so close to call, isn't it? When you look at how well Titican has performed on the back 9 with those couple of par 5s to come with her firepower. Really the only player alongside Bianca Pagdanganan and Maya Stark able to get on that 18th hole in 2. Could that be the difference?
Possibly, absolutely. I mean, if they end up tied standing on the 72nd tee, I mean, you'd have to give the advantage to someone who is a longer player. Interesting pin at 18 today. I know you did your opening piece there today. The pin's front right portion of the green. It is tucked pretty close there, but Ronnie Yin, she'd like to keep that 2-shot lead standing on that tee.
But these players alongside Ronnie Yin are certainly not going to make it easy for her. She's going to be pushed all the way.
It's an interesting putt here. We've seen a couple of players miss this well to the right.
Hi everyone, I'm Hei-Ran Yu. I'm from South Korea and I'm a professional golfer, and you're watching the Maybank Championship.
And Hei-Ran Yu is looking for win number 3 on the LPGA Tour. So are these others. Gino Titican, already a winner this season. Playing alongside a good friend, this player, Ronnie Yin.
Gino Tedico has this putt. Well, obviously it's downhill all the way. There's a drop in the middle. This is a 3-step this side of the green, so she's got to drop down that step. It's going to be downhill. Doesn't want this to get away from her. She could not have hit that any softer from where she was.
It's the 4th putt in the last few groups that we've seen from that position. They've all missed it on the right-hand side.
Well, that will certainly give Ronnie a good read. Come back to Ronnie's putt in just a second. We're going to go ahead now and join last year's champion, Boutier, at 12.
Big tee shot, just a wedge in. A little bit of a miscue from Boutier, still looking for a first birdie of the day. Ronnie in now.
Got a great read from Tedican. Just gets it over the edge. Still again, it's going to go right.
Whoa, whoa.
That is one very, very tough putt. She did all the right things, but there's no real stopping it at the flag once you get beyond and up this second tier.
I'm absolutely loving this hole. I think it's a great design, and I think it's a great move by the LPGA to move that tee up, because as we've seen, there's been a couple of ones, there's been a plethora of 2s, but you've only got to be slightly off and misjudge that breeze, and it's not an easy 2-putt.
But it could be a 1-putt for Hei Ran Yu.
She really, having watched her for the last, virtually 3 weeks, Kate, and we always keep talking about her great ball striking ability and how she actually leaves a number of putts out on the course. Today she seems much more comfortable with that putter, and she is holding more putts. Now, although she's on the same level, she's still coming down the hill, but she doesn't have the ridge to contend with. But she's seen both these putts come on the same line past the hole, so she should get a read on this. Left to right, and she hasn't done.
Well, once again, an opportunity missed for Hei Ran Yu. She's 3 under today, but you feel there's a couple of putts she has left out there, and that's why she finds herself 2 off the pace.
Just a hard sand wedge from Maya Stark at 12. She'll have to birdie in if she's any chance. Right over it.
There's a chance right there. The birdies have dried up for Maya Stark. There hasn't been a birdie since the 5th hole for the Swede.
Just before Ronnie Yin hits this putt, looking at the stats for this hole today, not a single bogey on this hole today. There has been a double bogey, not 1 bogey.
Well, Ronnie Yin doesn't want to be the first, but the way she putts, she's so confident with them. She nearly walks everything in. They virtually all go straight in the centre and firmly. She'll need to be on this, because this is going to have a little bit of right to left on it, but this time she's coming up the rise. So this putt for par.
So impressive.
Absolutely superb from Ronnie Yin. Under pressure there, that was a clutch putt, a good 3.
It's very impressive putting stroke over those short putts.
Oh, that was a very nice try from Brooke Henderson. It's going along very well indeed. Lovely eagle at the 3rd hole for the Canadian.
Now Gino coming from beyond the flag. Hers a little straighter putt. She's probably got the straight putt here, and she has been putting these aggressively. There should be no issue to her. This for par as well.
Two good two putts there from two good friends. But Gino is going to have to find some magic on the back nine. How is she going to close the gap on her good friend? Ronnie, two clear as they march to the 12th. You and we were at the Buick LPGA a couple of weeks ago. 63 and 64 from Ronnie over the weekend to get the job done. Decimated the field.
Oh, I mean, it goes to show how comfortable she is under pressure. Wailing she up the hill at 13. Now, there has not been anything worse than a par on this hole today, which is quite phenomenal when the bulk of the field has played this hole. What a shot that is.
Boutier, birdie opportunity at 12. Any chance? No. This has 18 pars written all over it, doesn't it?
You know she'll birdie 18.
Yeah, of course you will.
Nick Faldo did that at Muirfield en route to winning his Open Championship.
Who finished second? An Australian golfer. There's your hint. In fact, it was Paul Azinger and an Australian golfer.
Elkington? No. Not Baker Finch. I'll get there. I've got another hour and a half.
Right over the flag for Ashley Lau, Roger Davis.
Oh, Roger Davis, +4 man. That's all we had to say.
Roger on one sock, Davis on the other.
Roger Davis, that's a blast from the past.
Stark needs birdies. Here is one on 12.
Now this is an important time for Maya because, okay, maybe she's not going to win. Don't lose your head. Make a couple of birdies coming in. Finish top 5. First of all, you make a lot of money. Second of all, you have a lot of confidence going into next week. If you can't win, make sure you finish as high up as you possibly can. Don't lose your head.
Well, this game is all about confidence, isn't it, and self-belief. Marina Alex will take a huge amount from this championship. Been a good run for the American. A couple of birdies around the turn as well at 9 and 10. And a tie for 5th right now. Two-time winner on tour, Marina Alex, 34 years old. And she's kept the glasses on for the back nine.
Indeed. I think that's a good sign.
Twelfth hole, here we are. And it has proven to be the only hole over par on the back nine.
And interestingly, that's because it's downwind. You don't hear that too often. It is a very difficult tee shot, but it's the approach that's been the challenging part. Difficult to hold it anywhere near that flag.
High on the hill for Gino. Tail breeze. She's just got to bomb it down the centre, 250. Going left centre, and this is huge. It'll be well down.
This would have been a really good hole for the driving distance stats, this one, because they're all getting it down there, 280,
exactly.
300.
But, I mean, why would you put it on 10? Seriously. Yeah, it's a fabulous hole, 12. It really is. All downhill, bunkers to avoid, left and right, but most players, well, they'll be whacking it right over the top of there. But as Ewan said today, the difficulty is that pin position, because it is downwind off a slight downhill lie, and the pin is tucked very, very near the front, only ace on, and you can't pitch it short of that pin because it will come back down. So most players pitching it at least up to the pin.
This one too has got plenty of air time and should carry that ridge easily.
That's going to be perfect to that front left pin.
Well, Wailing will be feeling very happy right now, courtesy of a hole-in-one at the 11th. There's a chance at 13. Brimful of confidence, the player from Chinese Taipei. 14 under par. It's been a good week for Wei Ling, who came into this week really scratching her head as to why she wasn't playing better than she was practicing hard, not finding the results, but certainly getting them this week.
Looks like she's chewing gum there. I've not seen her chew gum on the golf course. She's trying anything at this point, Trish.
You know what, though? If I was her, I'd just think, tee to green, I'm pretty good. OK, it's not my week on the greens. Fair dues, no problem. Let's wait till next week. Maybe I'll like those.
Next week, the tour heads to Japan for the Toto Japan Classic.
This is such a good swing, such a good turn. I love the plane of this golf swing as well. Big hit.
Well, Maya's worked with the Swedish national coach for many years. And the men and the women work very closely together in Sweden. It's an excellent country, and it's certainly boasting lots of star players. Anna Norquist, Lynn Grant, and of course Maya Stark, who finds herself in 4th place right now. 6 back, Ronnie Yin, a 2-shot advantage.
Interesting how this Asian swing has conjured up many of the same names at the top of the leaderboard. Yin, Hei Ran Yu, Titikin, Hannah Green, Urgent Choi. Week after week. A 5-way tie for 5th now, Marina Alex. Needs approximately a top 8 finish to jump inside the top 60 on the race to CME, so an important stretch of holes coming up.
It's a sizable check as well for the winner. $450,000 US goes to the winner. $3 million, the most lucrative event on this Asian swing. Thank you indeed to Maybank. 4 positions on 12. It's going to be Ronnie to play first.
Yeah, very much so. But when you walk over this ridge, that's a horrible pin for downwind.
Sadly, that's why this hole's playing so difficult.
Exactly.
Because they've got nothing in their hands, have they? They're going to have no more than wedge, really. Wedge 9-9 at the
Yeah, well,
most.
Ronnie's got 1-3-3, and she is only just going with a wedge. But to get this to land next to this flag and try and stop it's going to be very challenging. The breeze is quite strong directly behind them.
Straight down. It's a nice number for us. It's just a full pitch, mate.
Ronnie Yin just playing a wedge, but strong downwind, no green to work with. Got to try and get this to stop short. Oh, spectacular.
It's another excellent wedge from Ronnie Yin.
No surprise, the best shot we've seen is from the leader.
What amazing distance control. No green to work with, down breeze, hardest hole on the back 9.
And this is an incredibly strong breeze, well, wind coming directly behind them. Just wedge, 115 for Gino. She's coming in more direct over the water from that left-hand side. That's got to go.
Anything you can
Game
do.
on.
Well, as they walk to the tee, Kate, you said, how is Gino going to catch Ronnie? And it's going to be 7 holes of that. She has to do that coming in because Ronnie's not backing down.
Hei Ran Yu, the last of these 3 players at 1-1-3. And she's seeing 2 balls sitting up there. And what is an extremely difficult shot with the strength of the breeze behind them. So this too is just a wedge.
Oh! Nearly went Put in. Through the best we'll ever see at the 12th hole in these difficult conditions. What a response from Hei Ran-yu. She's not going anywhere.
Trish and I are just having a chuckle. We haven't seen anyone get near the flag, and all of a sudden this trio just throwing darts. Look at that.
Well, it's just those two are good. It's just a different class, isn't it, these three, to be perfectly honest, to anybody else today.
It was lovely. You just saw the mobile scorers smiling. Can't believe their luck. They're with this final group. Certainly worth another look.
Just took a right turn at the end, otherwise that was in the cup.
Well, here are the most recent Korean winners on the LPGA Tour. They are the dominant nationality outside the United States. Hei Ran-yu, courtesy of that win at the 2024 FM Championship, a 64 it was in the final round, and Amy Yang, a major winner this year.
I think another amazing stat is that Hei Ran-yu, if she wins today, she becomes the 22nd South Korean player with 3 or more wins on tour. When you think it was, what, late 90s that Se-Ri Pak was the first?
96, I think, yeah.
The development that's happened in a relatively short space of time in that country is phenomenal.
Yeah, but the other nationalities are catching up, certainly Japan and Thailand.
Boutier, second at 13. How close can we hit it? Same distance she's going to have again. I was talking to you earlier about Marina Alex. I'm talking about sliding doors moments. Back at Glen Eagles, the Solheim Cup, she had a putt to win for America down the hill. I've never known it before. She has a putt to win. She misses. Suzanne Petterson holds. Europe win. I wonder what would have happened to Marina's her career had that putt, because she hit a super putt as well. Had she hold that, would it have just changed, you know, changed what had happened in the future? Because she would have been the story, the superstar. Amazing, isn't it?
It really is. And in fact, it was Suzanne Petterson who was the story. Went on to be captain of the Solheim Cup twice. But here is Marina Alex on 13. She likes it. Oh, just tugging a fraction left. There are so many what-if stories, hey?
Well,
and all
these
these
three
shots.
crazy good shots. This is for another birdie. Juno gets hers. I can't imagine Ronnie's going to miss hers. We started with 3 birdies on the first hole. Could walk off 12 with 3 as well.
Sorry, Sanya's getting excited then. 23rd birdie of the week for Gino.
Simple little chip here for Brooke Henderson at 17. And 11 straight pars to this point.
That's the way. Crowd loving it, and another birdie for Brooke Henderson. They dried up around the turn. Couldn't find one between holes 6 and 16, but a lovely looking scorecard. And Brooke, 27-year-old from Smith Falls, Ontario, looking good in Malaysia.
Ronnie, now can she make it 3 birdies for this group? This has just been like the best day out on the golf course to watch these 3 players, all of them in for the fight. It has been really something. The atmosphere is incredible. For a birdie 3.
You wouldn't bet against her. The margin remains 2.
I just think it's phenomenal. They all started 16 under. Now they're all 20 plus. They're 14 under combined through 12 holes under the pump final group.
Yeah, and showing no signs of letting up either.
Try Stark, another wedge in hand. Wind just blowing a little bit up the hill. Oh, that's a lovely shot. That is perfect. Just under the flag, leave her an easy birdie opportunity.
Playing alongside Brooke Henderson, Hannah Green to match her birdie here at 17, get back to 15 under. Take her into a share of 4th. Just ran out of steam the last few holes, but it's been a really, really good performance backing up last week's win.
We've witnessed some magical golf so far in the final round of the Maybank Championship, and it's not over yet. It is still very close at the top. Ronnie continues to put on a masterclass. She is 6 under par, 2 shots clear, but Hey Ran Yu has a tap-in birdie to get to within 1. Marina Alex, birdie chance.
Her and Celine Boutier are actually bogey free today. But there's only been 2 birdies between them. They've both come from Marina Alex. We've seen what the final group has done. No wonder they're being left in their wake, but an important finish coming up for Marina. Stay up. Stay up. Oh!
Grab the edge. Here's the leader on 13.
Ronnie Yin, this is uphill, wind behind them. There are no bunkers on this fairway. And that is going down the left-hand side, which should be fine.
Got a nice soft bounce. Pretty straightforward hole, this 13th. Not a single drop shot on this hole today. Plays some 10-12 yards uphill, helping breeze. Generous tee shot. Most players finding the short grass. Look at that, 3rd easiest hole on the golf course. It's a pretty simple pin, right smack bang in the middle.
Here's Gino Titican teeing off on 13.
Must find the fairway. Oh, that's tight left and going further left. That's going to be in the rough.
I just wonder, Trish, sometimes on, you've got a few intimidating tee shots out here, 9, 10, 12. You get to a hole like this, sometimes a little bit of a lapse in concentration, maybe.
Yeah, no bunkers whatsoever, no real trouble.
Hey Ran Yu, last of these players, up the hill, downwind.
She's busted that one. It's perfect.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what will happen with Hey Ran Yu. She hasn't been a strong finisher this season when she's had the 54-hole lead. Twice she's had a chance to win. She finished 5th and a tie for 3rd, but she's holding on certainly today.
She's done it.
Hey!
See, the first time I don't commentate on her putting. Did you notice that? I didn't say anything. I'm like, hallelujah.
Right, off you go to lunch in the clubhouse.
Yeah, indeed.
First birdie, eventually. And that goes the way of Celine Boutier. 9 back, though, now, Celine Boutier. Her hopes are dashed. But still a strong defence of the title that she won last year. An epic playoff. 9 holes it took before she could eventually take down Gino Titican.
I think it is important, though, when you come on a stretch like this of, mostly most players will play the 4 weeks. It's about keeping your momentum going. So if it's not happening the 1st or 2nd week, fine, okay. Just keep trying to find your game. It's important that Celine finishes well because she's got another week next week. It's important, obviously. Every week's important, but a stretch like this, you want to play well every week.
Beautifully done. Great birdie from Maya Stark.
Ting, the birdie at the 15th hole. She continues to get better and better.
Impressive. She's coming off her first bogey of the day. Can she get it straight back? Yes, she can. What a performance. 12 under par.
Walking that in a bit. A bit of the Ronnies about her. 64 it was yesterday from Mirabelle Ting. Beautiful par 4, the 17th. The ravine cuts across the fairway. Not a problem for the players.
That's a good pin there at 17,
Yeah.
Kate, right at the front.
That's different to last year as well, I'm sure.
Well,
Back right, wasn't it?
back right, and it was back right there yesterday
Yeah.
too.
Well, you changed things around.
The ball positions on 13. Uphill all the way on this par 4. Not going to get any run off those drives. What a solid partnership they have been throughout the course of the year, Sandy, Dave Jones and Ronnie Yin.
Yeah, they're a great partnership, and you can see when they're discussing things, it is a real discussion. It's very involved. It plays a very big part in her game. Now this is quite tricky from this left-hand side. Pin is over the bunkers. There's a very, very strong tail breeze now. That is not going to make it easy.
Interesting to see what's in the bag of Ronnie Yin.
Yeah, well, the thing that stands out right off the top there, Trish, is the 8.5 degree
Absolutely.
driver.
I was just looking at that thinking, that is so unusual these days.
And unusual because most drivers are 10.5
10
degrees.
plus, yeah.
Absolutely.
Anywhere from 10 to 12, really.
What's the advantage of having that 8.5 for Ronnie?
Well, high ball hitter, and obviously she's got the driver tweaked to be able to create the right launch angle, and there's a lot of testing that goes into it. She does hit up on it quite a bit too.
Here's the low iron, a 5 iron for Ronnie. But her golf is played mainly through the air. Target golf, that's what suits her game with that high ball flight. And there you see the 3 wedges and the Odyssey Jailbird putter.
Now, you love that, don't you? Could you? Is there a reason why? We'll
Great
get back to
putter.
that.
Up the hill with the breeze, 134 9-iron. Left of the flag.
A little deep. Really quick down there.
Already been number 1, Ronnie Yin.
Now Gino's changed the blue grip for a pink grip. Now she's 133 a yard closer, but this is not easy. This is very thick grass, and you know the ball is not going to stop. It's going to release with this. She's coming straight over the top of the bunker.
Just looking at that lie, it would be very easy to jump from here. It's downwind, 9-iron. Got to be careful it doesn't.
Got to go. Nowhere near it.
It looked like it wasn't going to come out. That's it.
It was deep.
Yeah.
On the other hand, Yu has absolutely smashed one up this hill with the tail breeze. Only 110 to the flag. So going in with wedge. Pin is back 17, so there's plenty of room. Looks good.
I tell you what, we think we're sort of making this out to be a 2-horse race, but this girl is seriously, seriously good.
Well, it's a tenacious performance by Hei-Ran Yu. Only a rookie last year on the LPGA Tour, certainly not playing like one. Highlights, and here's an update of what's been happening over the last hour or so here in Malaysia. Have a look at this tee shot from Wei Ling Shi, 121 yards. Pin cut just on the front edge, playing into the breeze. And Wei Ling Shi dying in beautifully. An ace for the player from Chinese Taipei, Wei Ling Shi, with a hole-in-one at the 11th.
Well, Ronnie Yin's iron play, in particular her wedges the last few weeks, have been superb. This was a 3rd with the wedge up hill to 10. And it continues, a tap-in birdie to go -21.
Not an easy lie for Titigan. 3rd shot into 10. Ball well above her feet. But it made absolutely no difference whatsoever. Nearly pitched it in the hole. That would get her to 19 under.
And the exceptional iron play continued at the 12th. Ronnie Yin, such a difficult shot, down breeze to a pin cut on the front. A superb iron from Ronnie. She would go on to make birdie to maintain that 2-shot advantage at the top, in spite of tremendous shots like this from her good friend Gino Titican.
Anything you could do, I can do better. Gino Titican, another birdie there to go 20 under par.
Well, this was supposed to be playing quite tough. Those two were quite good shots, but they weren't anywhere near as good as this one from Hei-Ren Yu. Look at this. Nearly holds it. So close. Just a magnificent iron shot.
What's happening? Plenty of birdies, hole-in-ones and eagles. This is now tough for Gino.
She's got some ground to cover here. Big tail breeze behind her. There is plenty of room to work with, though.
Oh, and this is all caused by the tee shot for Gino. Bit of a lapse in concentration, drew a poor lie.
Up ahead on 17. He-Jun Choi, this to get to 16 under.
Good looking putt.
Good-looking scorecard.
Remarkably consistent, 5th and 4th the last 2 weeks, currently in 5th position. Just brilliant golf, just got to get rid of round 3.
I don't think you can do that.
Playing a wedge up this hill downwind. Just could not quite control it. It ran on a little by. Now it's run onto that very small shelf at the back. So there will be a little step down after she's gone a couple of yards, and there should be some left to right in this. That was a misread on many levels from Ronnie. That's probably her worst effort for the day.
Well, this will require a good shot from the Scandinavian Maya Skark. Look at where that hole is today.
Yeah, it's cut 13 on 5 from the left, but I tell you
About
what.
there.
Just about there, right? Right there. Yeah, good girl.
You go, girl.
You go, girl. No, she's hanging in there, hanging tough. Good to see.
Now, Gino, after coming out of the bunker, this putt is for par. This is nearly a must-make. Still a couple behind, but all of a sudden you start running out of holes. She really needs this to go in. There'll be left to right in it. It's downhill.
What a putt.
What a clutch putt, Ewan. That very quickly could have been a 3-shot swing, a 3-shot difference. And she has managed to hold on. That was tenacious, and that was very gritty from Titican.
That's a great way to describe it. And I mean, good putting can mask a lot of flaws. The only real flaws she's had in her game is here at 13 and saves a par out of it.
That was some up and down.
And she's going to have given Hei-Ren Yu a perfect read there as well.
Oh, Hei-Ren's had the chance to just sit back and watch both these putts, what they do around the hole coming from beyond. She's got just a slippery little one, but of course this is extremely makeable. She knows it's going to go left to right. There is a little bit of downhill in this. If she could manage to hold this and claw one shot closer, she's right there knocking on the door.
Well, she just got a cracking line, didn't she, from Gino, Sandy?
Yeah, I mean, she stood back and watched, so she should know exactly what this does. This is about 12.5 feet. Outside left, just let it slide around.
Superb, never in doubt. Hey Ranu is hanging on, that is for sure. Back-to-back birdies, trailing Ronnie by just the one shot. And keeping her chances very much alive of a second victory in 2024.
Lucy Lee for a birdie at 18. Oh, terrific performance. Great round today. That's a 68 for the American, and continues her good play after being in contention in Shanghai.
Yeah, very popular American.
Well, Kate. Just to remain in the lead, and it's not a gimme either.
No, it's certainly going to get Ronnie's attention. 22 under par. And this putt for it to remain that way, Sandy.
Yeah, it was quite strange to see Ronnie misread and not judge the distance, because she has just been spot on all day, so she must have wondered where that came from. This for the par to maintain that lead.
Not a problem for Ronnie, and that now makes it 60 holes without dropping a shot for this player. How about that for a stat?
Incredible, really is incredible. And she never looks like dropping a shot, because she never looks like getting a bad shot.
Keeps on getting better and better, Ronnie Yin. The margin, though, is now 1. Hey Ranu picking up a very important birdies. 2 birdies so far on the back 9 for the South Korean. Is number 9 in the Rolex rankings. And certainly the chases are not going to make it easy for Ronnie. She's going to be pushed all the way in Malaysia. We do like seeing the second shots into 18.
I love this camera angle. Should be reachable with a helping breeze. That one turning over left, though. At the distance. Pretty good lead, really, to be fair. Front right flag.
Now the Australian, Hannah Green. And she... it's going to be a popular spot, that bunker today.
It is. A little bit of an upslope will help there, but I definitely think the left miss is better. Celine's probably just going to go on a tear now and just hold everything
5
coming
on the
in.
trot, yeah. It is amazing, though. That's how it happens, isn't it? That's how the game works. You get nothing out of it. For 12 holes, you try your guts out, and all of a sudden one goes in at pace, and then everything goes in. See if she proves us right. This one's going to break a little bit down the hill, left to right. Oh, not enough pace.
That's been the theme of the day, hasn't it?
If frustration was ever etched on someone's face, that's it right there.
What a treat it has been to watch these players in action. Final round of the Maybank Championship.
Between 225 and 250 to miss those bunkers.
Absolutely.
Good hole this, coming back down towards the clubhouse.
Yes, a beauty of a hole, this one. 207 over that right-hand bunker, and really you've got to stay short of the right 248 one. There is a gap there, but it's just not worth really hitting driver down there. And this pin's an absolute cracker today, isn't it? Just over there on the left-hand side. If you're not on the fairway, well, it's almost impossible to get anywhere near that flag. But if you can bring it in from the right-hand side.
Gino, the next to go. 250 to reach the two long bunkers, right and left, and she does that beautifully just in between them.
It was a cracking shot in from Maya Stark, and this to get to 17 under par.
This is quick. Oh.
Every shot means so much to her. Well, they are so crucial. Margins are fine at the very top of the game.
Ronnie in the last of these three players. Avoid the bunkers. She's heading exactly the same direction. All three players are going to be in great shape for what is a very difficult second.
Trish, does Maya Stark remind you a little bit of Helen Alfredson?
No, because Alfie was a genius. No, seriously. Not that Maya isn't yet, but she's so young. But Alfie had a capacity to get the ball in the hole that was second to none. If you watch her putting stroke, as we see down the hill for birdie. Oh, absolute beautiful putt.
Yeah, Bailey Tardy there rolling one in.
But you know, Alfie had the capacity to hole a putt, and you look at her putting stroke and you think, good grief, how on earth does that ever go in? But she did it time, and she was so strong-minded. Great player.
Oh,
Settle down.
that's a pretty poor execution for Brooke Henderson. She'll know that. That's the place to miss it, just left of this 18th green to that flag.
Oh, were you talking about temperament?
Yes.
I thought just
That's what I was
sudden,
getting at.
You was fiery, but Alfie managed to, her fieriness fired her up. She never hit a bad shot afterwards. She got angry with herself, but boy, would she ever hit a good shot afterwards.
That's a good shot from Hannah Green. That on 18, the par 5, the finishing hole. It's going to be good crowds. Many patrons enjoying the hospitality courtesy of Maybank. Wonderful finishing hole.
Yeah, it really is. I do like that front right flag as well.
The second year of this championship. Last year, these crowds, well, they were treated to an absolute spectacle of live sport. 9 holes it took to determine the winner. Titican coming out second to Celine Boutier. Can she go one better this year?
Well, this is amazing. I have no idea where all these people are going to fit when we come through 14. It is jam-packed. The atmosphere is absolutely electric, and these three players are just really, all day, put on a serious show. It has been a fabulous day out here. Now, this is one heck of a tricky pin. We've seen it before. Just on this front left, straight over the top of the water. Gino is going to be the first to go. Now it's 119 to get it there. Probably only got about 3 or 4 yards of leeway short of that. You want to make sure you're 115 at worst. Plenty of breeze up there too, which they have to take into account. That breeze coming directly across left to right. You know how well these players have had the radar on the flag sticks all day. We're getting down to the very last handful of holes. Gino needs to stick this close. She's still got to do some chasing, and you just can't see Ronnie Yin faltering. She's got to do something really quite special. 119 to the flag, left to right across breeze.
Just the wedge for Gino.
Safe.
Same as 11. Yeah, it's going to leave a very, very awkward putt.
Ranu will be the second player. Now they've got exactly the same yardage, 119. She is also just going with wedge. She is the slightly shorter hitter of this group. Seen Gino's wedge go strong. You've got to try and find that little bottom left bowl if you can.
Should be just right on the button for a wedge. Should be a perfect yardage here, Sandy.
Line looks good. Little left of the flag. Just there.
Distance control is out of this world for Hei Ran Yu.
Dialing it in.
Her iron play is just really something off the charts. So good. Ronnie Yin, the last of these three players. Again, this is just a wedge for Ronnie. She's just got 114. Breeze just gusting a little bit. It's swung around a little bit. It's coming more into them now.
The wedge play has been absolutely superb today.
Well, advantage Hei Ran Yu. Those are slippery putts to come for both Gino Titican and Ronnie Yin. Hei Ran Yu in her last 8 LPGA starts is 85 under par. With a stroke average of 68.8.
That's on some difficult golf courses as well.
Across the green at 18. This for a birdie now for another Thai player, Pajari and Anna Rukan. The crowd loved that. And so did Pajari. 67. Bogey-free round.
What a
Another
group.
solid showing, Hei Yuan.
What a group today. 5 under par. Brooke Henderson 5 under par. Hannah Green 6 under par on the round.
Tee shot now. Celine Boutier.
She likes this hole. Good memories from last year. Sorry, you. I think I just took the words right out of your mouth,
Absolutely.
didn't I?
For a birdie finish for Brooke Henderson to get to 14 under. Uphill. Top 10 here last year, though, and currently in a share of 9th. Got better as the week went on.
Tee shot of Maya Stark on 15.
Ooh. We've actually seen quite a few shots fly well past the hole this night. 11, 12, 13, 15.
I think she got the blade a bit shut on that one, though. Don't think that was the wrong club necessarily. Hannah Green for another birdie at the last hole. Oh, just snuck in good. That will make her feel a little bit. Well, I mean, a cracking round of golf, make no mistake, but 65, and you're thinking, well, it could have been 63 quite easily. What a great finish.
Very good couple of weeks for Hannah Green. Wonderful round. 65 then. It's going to be a tap in for Brooke Henderson. 67. As you say, you're in a very good 3-ball right here. The volunteers who walk with these groups, who carry the mobile scoreboards, must be thrilled.
17 under par. That's phenomenal. Phenomenal golf between the three of them.
This is quick.
This is going to be incredibly quick, and there's going to be a little bit of movement. Should be left to right off the drop down, which is about 2/3 of the way to the pin.
Swing right here. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, you're joking.
That's one way to stop it. What a time to strike.
Wow, well, I didn't see that coming. Extraordinary putt from Gino.
She's been putting beautifully all week long, Gino. A crucial 3 at a very opportune time on the back 9. Moves to 21 under. Good friend Ronnie is 22 under. She has a putt to come, but it is going to be rapid.
Well, Ronnie's now got to not feel the pressure. I think she's an incredibly cool customer. But all of a sudden, Gino's made birdie. Hayran's in close. Ronnie does have the tricky putt again down this ridge to this lower level. There should be a reasonable amount of left to right in this as well, and it's going to be quick. The chasers are chasing.
It's a good effort from Ronnie, but it's going to be a par.
Maya Stark, another one of those. She's just got to let this flop it up on the green. Beautiful. God, she plays that shot well. She really does. Oh, it's kept going, though. Well, it hasn't stopped it being a really good shot.
Couldn't have done too much better. Her technique is so good around the greens.
What an important part this is for Hayran. I mean, they're all important, but she has put the foot seriously down on this back 9. Great opportunity here.
We saw this as a shorter version of Celine Boutier's putt, who lost speed and drifted off to the right.
But this for 3 on the bounce for Hayran Yu and to rejoin the lead.
Right, there was just no conviction, left the putter face open, and that is her Achilles heel with that club.
And that's a big miss as well. '90th in putting this season when it comes to strokes gained on the greens. That's more like it. Celine Boutier finding a couple of birdies now on the front 9. To tidy up at 14 and to maintain that lead. Well, no problems for Ronnie. You and Trish. Ronnie is 6 under par. Hasn't put a foot wrong. She continues to cruise in this final round. Will she be caught? The advantage is 1 shot now over her nearest challengers, Hayran Yu, Gino Titican. But you can see that Gino Titican, an excellent birdie there at 14. She is closing in.
Maya's birdie, no, par putt, sorry. Now that is incredibly disappointing.
Well, like you said earlier, Trish, it's important she keeps ahead here because she was outright 4th. She's now in a 4-way tie for 4th. That's a lot of change, isn't it? But
yeah,
she still has a couple of birdie holes coming up.
Absolutely. 16, 17 and 18 are all birdie holes. They really are.
No drop shots today for Marina Alex, but only a couple of birdies. 14 under currently in a share of 8th. This is a quick putt above the hole here at 15. These LPGA players have very, very good agents because they're definitely walking billboards. Aren't they? They do a good job commercially for them, and good on them.
Plenty of TV exposure, certainly in 2024. 11th year on tour for Marina Alex. This for a 2 at 15. Oh, never in doubt. That was lovely. And Marina Alex looking to make a run up the leaderboard. She's on her favourite 9. This back 9 has been good to the American. 12 under par.
At one stage yesterday, she went back to 9 under, and she was going south, that's for sure. So she's made a tremendous comeback.
This is a fantastic par 3.
Yeah, I think this is one of the favourite holes on the golf course. It really is. It's a beauty. It's right by the clubhouse. Atmosphere is absolutely buzzing.
Our thanks indeed to BMW, partner of the Maybank Championship. And the 100% electric i7 has been ferrying players to and from the official hotel this week. We've also got an excellent view of this tee shot. BMW Hospitality nestled just behind the tee here at 15.
Playing 174. Gino plays this 6-iron, usually 170. Wind is coming slightly into her and from the right.
Not one of her best. Leave an interesting putt.
Playing the 6th hardest hole to date, this par 3.
It was the hardest hole on Friday, and a lot of it is just simply dictated by that pin position. Today it's a little bit friendlier on the right-hand side, but we've seen quite a few golf balls go past this flag, and that's why it is playing quite tough today, because it's straight downhill from there. Maya Stark made a bogey from behind this pin.
Interesting club choice. Going with the 6-iron, which usually hits 158. This is 174. She's not going to be long.
Maybe plenty of adrenaline.
Has to be, Kate, because that number was a bit off the charts for her and you there.
Well, that was brave and highly courageous, all over the pin. It's a good illustration. 5 yards from the side of the green. This hole is located today. Now, Ronnie Yin.
Breeze has dropped completely. This is Ronnie's 6-iron. Good club. Just drifting left now.
Yeah, that should release. Good shot from Ronnie Yin. Importantly, underneath the hole.
So the final group making their way down the 15th hole. Lots of fans here in Malaysia have come out to see these players. And what a treat it has been today to witness the action.
I mean, this trio has just put on a show. They're 6 strokes ahead of their nearest rivals. To be 16 under between them, 17 birdies and only 1 drop shot. Incredible stuff.
And it's still incredibly close to call. Hei Jin Choi has had a lovely day. 6 under the card. Tapping will be for a round of 66 for Hei Jin Choi. Yet to win on tour.
She is, but she's won 12 times on the Korean tour.
Yeah.
So, you know, she's not adverse to a win or two, but she just hasn't quite got over the line. But we discussed it before. Her 3rd round average in comparison to 1, 2 and 4 is just enormous, and it's got to change for her to win on this tour.
Wailing Sheep. Oh, peppering the pin once again.
Iron play's been brilliant this back nine.
Her ball striking has been exceptional. A 1 at the 11th for Wailing Sheep. Only the second edition of the Maybank Championship, and very quickly it is turning out to be one of the best on this Asian swing.
I played the Maybank Championship when it was DP World Tour event, was a European Tour event at the time, and it was a fabulous event then, but it's gone up a level since they've sponsored the ladies game, and I think it's been a great decision.
It's a wonderful tournament, a great venue as well. You know, sometimes you can have everything that's perfect, but if the golf course doesn't match everything else, but this golf course, there's something about it. Aesthetically, it's just gorgeous. The players love it. We were saying this morning, Kate, weren't we? Wouldn't love to have a game here. It's not going to happen, but, you know.
We'll leave it to the best in the world, and here they are. 3 players, 21, 22, 23 years old. They're all inside the top 11 on the Rolex rankings, all proven winners on tour.
And they are putting on a serious show today. It has been absolutely just fabulous to watch. Gino now has some problems. Just trying to quieten the crowd down. I'm not sure if I'm sort of really at a football match. It's getting very vocal. Crowds are loving it.
Sandy, Gino's looking about 10, 15 feet left of the hole here.
Yeah, she's going to have to be long. It's coming up out of that bottom little plateau left, then across the ridge, then it's going to drop back down, and she's got to get the read. Big left to right swing.
See a big grain change once it gets over the ridge. That's not high enough. Good for speed, though.
Gina made an unexpected birdie on 14 to find herself only one back of her good friend Ronnie Yin. A little bit of work and life left in that par putt to come. Excellent approach on 16, wasn't it, Trish, for Wei Ling Shi?
Certainly was, yeah. Just a couple of feet. She's done very well this week. I mean, the hole-in-one helps, I suppose.
Yeah, 5 hole-in-ones in this championship.
Well, Sandy, it looks like Ronnie and Hayran are almost equidistant. Hayran going to be first to putt, or Ronnie?
Yeah, it's going to be Hayran first to putt. She's just off this back edge. You know it's going to be quick. It's running back down the hill. She's also at the bottom of that base that goes up into a tier to the left-hand side of the green. So there's got to be some right to left off this base for a start. So this has the chance momentarily to join Ronnie Yin in the lead.
Definitely a trickier putt than what Ronnie Yin has. She's missed 2 or 3 today, but she's also holed her fair share. Hayran Yu.
Well, 5 under par. That speaks for itself. No drop shot. No shots dropped, I should say, for Hayran Yu. And she's only 1 back. It really is close. The final round of the Maybank Championship is Celine Boutier on 16.
Yeah, the pin on that front left today. That's a really good shot. Very nice. She's going to have a good finish. You know she's going to have a good finish. It's just how it happens.
Uphill for Ronnie Yin, and this to make the gap 2 shots. There's got to be some left to right in it.
Just smashed it through the break. Tell you what, though, I was going to say, you hit a putt that firmly down the stretch, you're not doubting yourself.
Not at all. Slow-mo.
Such a huge difference between a 2-shot lead and a 1-shot lead with 3 to play as well.
Yeah, very much so. Especially on this golf course. Anything can happen.
Yeah, Ronnie's certainly keeping her foot on the gas. Gino had the lead early in the round. That was through 5, but then relinquished that, and Ronnie has put her foot down, 6 under the card. But this is an important putt now for the Thai player.
This one coming back up the hill, just wants to be probably inside that left edge, not really giving it away, because she hits these fairly firm.
Yeah, but she's not scared, is she? I mean, that has gone in at pace. So brave.
Fearless.
Yes.
Her coach, Chris, has always said that about her. Gino, she plays for her parents, comes from very modest beginnings. And what a life she's carved out for herself as well.
Yeah, I bet where she lives now is not quite as modest as where she used to live. At least I hope not, for her and her parents. She's a delight, though. She really is, not just a great player.
Ronnie tidying up to maintain the lead. 1 shot, 22 under par. Her performance today has been flawless. 6 under the card, no drop shots. Hey Ranyu also. It's been an impressive display of golf from the South Korean. Bidding to become a second-time winner on tour this season after her victory in the FM Championship. And still very much has a chance. She's trailing by 1 as we walk to the 16th hole, and that is the Aon Risk Reward Challenge hole. But Ronnie, 1 clear at the top. Will it stay that way come day's end? 3 holes remaining.
Clearly tardy. Second shot into 18. Now, I'm assuming she's laying up, unless she has hit the monster of all drives.
Top 5 in driving distance. This will be
Maybe
going for the green. Oh.
Well, that is extraordinary. Thought it was pretty impressive yesterday. Titican hitting it in 2, but a drive and a flick with an iron, that takes things into gives me a whole new perspective on women's golf, that.
Loves playing golf in Asia, obviously, Bailey Tardy. Doesn't she? Winner earlier this year, currently tied for 4th.
Well, do you know what? If she holds that putt, that'll be the 31st eagle this week. I don't know what the record is, but my word, in women's golf...
Got to be close. That's
I would have
basically
thought
8
so.
per day.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? Maya Stark. Birdie putt at... No, up and out of it. Disappointed, obviously. Just got to be careful. Don't do anything silly. That's a shame. That would have been a nice birdie on 16. Good shot in as well. Just got to try and gather herself and finish birdie here. And that will be a good week.
The 16th hole is the Aon Risk Reward Challenge hole. This highlights the game's best players as they navigate their way around the most strategically challenging holes. Here is the leaderboard. Gino Titican maintains her edge over good friend Ronnie Yin. And players take their best 2 scores each week, and it's the best average score to par. We'll walk away with the Aon Trophy and a $1 million prize. Maya Stark certainly showed us how to play yesterday. A short par 4 16th, dialing it in beautifully with a wedge. Kicking birdie for the Swede. But a fabulous choice of hole, the par 4 16th. certainly has its risks, but there are rewards.
Into the breeze, coming mostly from the left, 23 yards to land it in. This is a beautiful shot from Gino.
Well, that's an aggressive play too. She's hit it right up into the neck between the bunkers, and you get a good look there, just how intimidating it is from the tee. Be interesting to see what Ronnie Yin does here, because she lost it way right in the woods here yesterday, made an amazing 4. You want to lay up just short of that bunker there at 260. Leave yourself, if you can, a pretty simple wedge to that generous front left flag today. 14 birdies. That water is still lurking there on the left-hand side, but get it in play. It should not be an issue.
Hey, Ray New letting the wind catch this a little bit. This is drifting further down the right-hand side.
Oh, good bounce.
It's going to be a long way in from there, coming back towards the centre, but a long way back.
It's Boutier for birdie. This at 16, up ahead on the green.
Oh, goodness me.
Ronnie now wind into her from the left-hand side. Got to try and land it between these two bunkers. This has got a lot of air time. This needs to put the brakes on.
That is aggressive off the tee from Ronnie, and great mental fortitude after what she did yesterday.
Yeah, went right yesterday into the woods, hunched back out onto the fairway, and still managed to save a par. That was quite the par. We always talk about the birdies, but it is important, those pars and those clutch putts. Oh, it's a good stretch of closing holes. Tantalising prospect. This short par 4, the 16th. Ninth hardest hole on the golf course. 17 also gets your attention. 18, well, one of the easiest holes on the golf course, par 5. Players able to get home in 2. But there's an awful lot at stake, isn't there, this afternoon?
Certainly is, but there's a great risk-reward element between those 3 holes. 58 birdies between those 3 holes, but also 17 bogeys and a pair of doubles.
Bailey Tardy, can she finish with a rip-roaring eagle to make it 31 for the week? Down the hill, keep going, go on. Oh, it's bang on line as well. Oh, so close. What a good week, though.
Well, the crowd were willing that to go in as well. A solid week for Bailey. And what a finish, what a final round as well. 34, 31, 65, her best finish since the Blue Bay LPGA, where she lifted her first trophy on the LPGA Tour.
Hey, Ryan, you just floating up in the breeze has left herself a much longer approach than the other 2 players, Sandy.
119 with a wedge into the breeze.
Rock solid. And the last 2 weeks, she hasn't had too many birdie putts outside that range. It's just been extraordinary.
Interestingly, she looks like a good putter to me as well. She looks, I like everything. So it just gets a little bit tentative, maybe.
I think sometimes it gets a little short and leaves the blade slightly open, but we're talking a fine line.
Now, Gino, a little bit of ball above her feet here. It's only 89, so she's only hitting just a little 3/4 flick, really. Breeze seems to have just died down all of a sudden. She should be able to get this close.
Got a long way down the grip here.
Oh, settle.
Oh, there's a big miss.
Oh, it's on the rocks, Sandy.
Well, she would have had a heart in her mouth over that shot.
Oh, gosh.
She's not going to enjoy it much, but it's
Well,
better than being wet.
Well,
That'll be interesting to see. I think that is playable. That's quite a miscue with a little sand wedge in hand. And you mentioned it on the previous hole, Sandy. And Trish, just a bit of adrenaline.
Now we're calling for a ruling here with Ronnie's ball.
There, it's no.
Just trying to decipher if it's on the fairway cut or not.
Hey, Annie.
It's
Just
got to be on.
looking to determine if it's fairway or not. From one side it's yes, one it's no. It's that touch and go one.
Yeah.
Because it's the same grass as fairway, but
Yeah. I don't think that you are.
Yeah.
I think it's here, honestly.
yeah,
Right.
no
So,
problem.
Yep.
Just double check.
For sure.
Okay, no, thanks, Annie.
Players at this stage of the round not wanting to make any mistakes. You can see a silly penalty implied.
I'm good with that. Just give me a yard because when it comes down right to left. Guys, coming up.
87 yards for Ronnie. Ball above her feet.
This is quite extraordinary with Hayran and Gino there.
It's pretty unusual, yeah. Maybe, I guess they thought it would take longer. I don't know
Have
why.
anything
Looks
to
on
do
the
with
fairway.
the fact a couple of drops of rain have fallen. Now Ronnie Breeze is just picking up as she's over the ball into her.
You know what, I actually think that helped her not being able to take a preferred lie there. She could land it much shorter. Didn't have to worry about any spin.
Yeah.
Well, it was unlikely she was going to go long after seeing Gino's ball. We're going to jump ahead now to 18, where one of the most informed players all week, Mirabelle Ting, is going to have a tonk at this.
Oh, just about to. You took the words. Needs to tonk it.
Oh, she has. Oh, two big blows from the amateur. Do I have to go back to school next week? Can I just turn pro now? A junior at Florida State University and really having the time of her life this week. Ronnie Yin out in front. The margin is only one, but Gino in trouble on 16.
Well, she's going to try and play it. I think she has to in this situation.
Yeah, and this ball is virtually sitting on the rocks. She's got very little room to work with. It's all going to depend how it comes off. That was always going to be on a whipping to nothing.
Well,
that was such a bad break.
She was lucky there. If she had played that into that tall grass, it could have gone straight back behind her.
I'm surprised you didn't try and hit it harder, though. You've got to know that that's not going to come off. You've got to hit bang and get your club down into it. I would have thought it never looked like that was going to have enough legs.
Certainly not a shot she's practiced often.
Possibly not.
Possibly not ever. I
don't know how that stopped. No, I very rarely see a ball stop
No.
when it hits the stone.
Just going back to when Ronnie Yin was hitting that second shot, I think it showed how calm she is right now, that she wasn't put off or distracted by the two players on the green there.
Well, that could be very costly for Gino Titican. It's a lengthy par putt to come before the tie player trails Ronnie by one. Hayran one back.
Now, if this were, well, it's like if any of them were to go in, but gee, Hayran has given herself so many chances, just one behind. It's for birdie.
The birdie attempt of Hayran on 16. It's going to be a tap-in par to stay at 21 under. It's a solid round for Hayran, but is it going to be enough? 2 holes remaining, but have a look at this shot. This was moments ago from Gino Titican in the penalty area, on the rocks, and all that she could muster.
Yes, I mean, she only took the club back no more than, or not even sort of hip height, which was just very surprising. Anyway, massive putt coming up here.
It's a must-make, Sandy.
Yeah, she has to make this. She's only got a couple of holes to go and she cannot afford to slip a couple behind at this point. So this is for par. A little bit of left to right fall at the end. Oh, she's done it again.
Stop it.
It had 4 written all over it.
I suppose it's about as lightly as Ronnie's 4 yesterday.
What a clutch putt from Gino Titican.
Oh, she held a long one down the hill at 14. She's done it again here at 16. Keeps herself in the game.
That putter fast becoming her best friend on this back 9.
Do you think this friendship might be under a bit of pressure at this stage? Because I'm pretty sure Ronnie's thinking, come on.
I'm sure at one point Ronnie was thinking, well, I think I'm looking quite good right now. But then, once again, that putter of Gino Titican's becoming a bit of a wand, isn't it?
I think Gino's even surprising herself. She walked over the beaming smile, shaking her head at her caddy. She's had a couple of serious saves on this back 9 so that things don't slip away. Now for Ronnie Yin coming up the hill. This is not a difficult putt. This is for birdie. This is to lead by 2.
Well, I tell you what, if you want to leave your ball in a position anywhere on this green, it's exactly where she is. It's not a difficult putt.
So close. Ronnie knew just how close that was as well. Swung at the last couple of turns. Pars all around on 16.
Talk about a match play position, though. If you think where Gino is for 3 and where Ronnie is for 2, and they both make par, come on.
But the last 2 holes, both putts have caught the edge. Both times to take a 2-shot lead down the stretch.
How about this final round?
I don't think anyone can question their desire to win. Look at what they're producing under the pump.
The amazing thing is Ronnie and Heron, they have had no bogeys all day yesterday and today. And there's only been 1 for Titican. Extraordinary.
Ronnie Yin, 22 years old, the world number 4. Gino Titican, she's fearless, looking to chase down her friend. And then Hei Ran Yu, the tunnel vision, staying in her own lane, but staying very much in contention. 2 holes remaining of this Maybank Championship. And the title is very much on the line. Ronnie has a 1-shot advantage. Will it stay that way? It is all to play for. Thrilled to have your company for the closing stages here of our final round. In Malaysia, the 2nd edition of the Maybank Championship. We're on the 17th tee with Gino Titican.
Not going with the driver, just got to find the fairway, keep it away from the palms right, water left, but that is perfect.
It's the first time I've seen anyone take an iron off the tee here at 17 this week. It's an awkward tee shot, that creek meandering across the fairway. Everyone's taking it down that right-hand side with the flag at the front today. Pretty generous flag, but in saying that, if you're just a little bit off, that creek does come into play on the right-hand side, averaging under its par of 4.
Hei Ran Yu. Also, nobody's going to take driver here with that creek that does wander through. Keep it away from the palms on the right. She's doing that. It's got a lot of air time. That's good.
Marina Alex hold her approach shot here on Friday. Could we see something like that again?
It's got a lot of movement in the background here. It's a bit like the Serengeti. They're all roaming through the bushes, trying to get down these 17 and 18. Ronnie Yin. No driver required.
5 wood here for Ronnie.
Well, 3 perfect shots there. That's long, that one as well. That's not going to leave very much in.
What a way to finish this would be for Mirabelle Ting. A birdie at the 18th hole. You have got to love that. A 70. All of her family must be out here cheering her every step of the way. What a performance, making her debut in an LPGA event.
And playing alongside Ashley Lau here from Malaysia. Certainly done their parents and the whole nation proud.
And an exceptional week as well for Ashley Lau. Well, what a day for Malaysia to celebrate the very best in the women's game. A 70 from Ashley. Oh, that is terrific to see. We've often talked about Korea, Japan and Thailand being the powerhouse nations of women's golf in Asia, but now we're starting to see players emerge from other countries, including beautiful Malaysia. And have a look at that, a photo for the two of them. One an amateur, one a professional.
Excellent moment, both with top 20 finishes. Now Marina Alex at 17 down the hill. Excellent back 9 for Marina, currently in a share of 5th. Tell you what, this is tracking, Trish. Go.
Yeah, bang on line. One more birdie. Get out of that group on 15 under. Well, that would be very, very lucrative for either her or Maya Stark, to be honest. Both of them would be 5th on their own rather than tied for 5th with 3 others. This is, yeah, it's big money.
Absolutely, it is. Certainly Marina Alex's position outside the top 60 currently in the race to CME. Just going back to your point about the influx of talent in the Asian region, Kate, I think it's exciting. It bodes well for the next 10 to 15 years, both male and female game. The potential for improvement that we see in places like China, Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam.
Now, Boutier, unfortunately, she's had a bit of a shocker. This is for a double bogey on 17. Because it's in the water.
And she went through the back in 2, chipped, and then that putt resulting in a double bogey for Celine Boutier there. So back to even par for the round and heading in the wrong direction. Maya Stark had the lead heading into the weekend. Hasn't stayed that way. She's 15 under par, 1 under today. It's another good week, though, for the Swede, Trish. She'll learn a lot from it.
Yeah, absolutely. She needs to be in this position more and more times to feel comfortable. I think she gets a little bit jumpy sometimes. She's a fantastic ball striker. She's streaky with the putter. When it's good, it's very good. And she just has to learn to handle the pressure, and she will. But you've got to be in this position a lot of times to know how to feel about it. It's good. Eager will last. Great week. Nobody gets anything for nothing in this game. You've got to pay your dues. And every tournament is a learning experience. Now, Marina Alex, still a little bit left to do here. It's no real break in this. She looks like she's aiming left side, but I've got to be honest, it looks pretty straight.
Okay. 26 holes without a bogey this weekend for Marina Alex.
You certainly can't win every week, but keep on setting yourself into the conversation and be part of the story. That is certainly what Gino Titicun has done this week. When you look at how well Gino has played coming into this week, 4th, 2nd, 7th, 5th and 8th.
Just residing in the top 10 permanently. Yeah. Sandy, we just watched Marina Alex walk off this green and she looked up to the sky and started walking with authority. Is it okay out there?
I think so. I think if we put our roller skates on, although we know how quick this can turn, there are some big dark clouds over the back behind 17. So let's hope we get moving here and get this in. Gino's got a great shot in here. This is just 115. The issue you have, of course, is it's very front right. It's only 6 paces on, 5 from the right. You have the water going across, but at the same time, these players are still playing just wedges in. Breeze is a bit swirly. It's up and down. Whatever breeze is here, it's into them from the left. So Gino from 115.
Boy, she went after that one. Aggressive swing. 2 holes in a row. She's flown it way past the hole with wedge in hand.
It didn't look like it was that big a shot.
Did the same at 14 as well.
We're higher up now.
Hayran is 109.
Just a little one. Just a little on the left side too.
Just over 100 to the front of the screen. All 3 players just putting on such an impressive show today. It's been really something to watch. Breeze just starting to pick up a little bit as she's over the ball. As I said, it's quite gusty, so now it's coming more into her face. She's got to go. Oh, don't do that. Oh. Wow, that is so lucky. Hanging on the edge.
Well, lucky, but it's not going to be an easy up and down at all from there. The door is open for Ronnie Yin, big time.
Well, that is the ball of Hayran Yu.
Ronnie, the last of these 3, she's got this down a really long way considering she did not hit driver. Just 85 from the flag.
I'm with you. I'm not settled. You're good. Straight at it.
The concern here is the breeze. It's lifting, then all of a sudden it drops, then it's a big gust. It's all over the shop.
Back a little bit. That's a smart play for Ronnie Yin.
It would have looked good from where she was standing, Ronnie Yin. All over the pin. Is it too soon to start smiling, thinking that you've captured your 3rd championship of the year? But Ronnie Yin, 2 holes remaining. She is 1 shot clear the final round of the Maybank Championship. Certainly the advantage is with Ronnie Yin on 17. We'll come back to that in just a moment. Wei Lin Shi has been playing extremely well this week. 3 under par today. Here she is at the 18th.
Very grainy in front of the green here. Hard to get any spin. It's not too bad. Just going back to that shot of Ronnie Yin's on 17. Normally, it's not easy to hit a shot visually after you've seen a poor shot in front of you, but in that position, when you're 1 ahead, that's your opponent. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Well, we've seen this often from Ray Shin Liu, electing to putt from off the green.
Yeah, tough day as well. 1 birdie and 1 double. 1 over par on the round. It's left. 1 over par in the final round has dropped her approximately 15, 16 positions on the leaderboard. Oh. It's never going to be an easy up and down there for Hei Ran-yu.
A penny for your thoughts. Well, this really is still so close to call. One shot separating this 3-ball. The best women golfers in the world. On the Rolex rankings, Nelly Korda out in front by a sizable margin. Lydia Ko, but then Ronnie Yin. You wonder if she could eclipse Lydia Ko. Such good play it has been from Ronnie over the past few weeks. But now a huge opportunity for Gino Titican to join the lead.
Coming across the green, this has got to be downhill. It's got to be some right to left. As you can tell, she has a massive fan base out here.
Yeah. Her putting this 9 from long range has been nothing short of superb.
It certainly helped her. It's got her out of trouble a couple of occasions. 3 birdies on the back 9 for Gino, but trailing by 1. And will it be one shot when she stands on the 18th tee? Ronnie Yin has a birdie putt to come.
Ronnie having a really good look at this putt. Got about 25 feet downhill, right to left slope. I will tell you that we are all looking up because there have been a couple of drops of rain falling, but let's hope that's just something that's just passing.
Advantageous at this stage putting downhill, do you think, Trish?
Do you know what? I think the way Ronnie's putting, I'm not sure it really matters. I think probably actually for her, putting uphill would be ideal because she's in the lead. She can be aggressive on an uphill one. She's got to be a little bit careful here. She's an aggressive putter anyway. I know what you're saying, and normally, I think if you were the one that's chasing, yes. If you're one that's leading, maybe not so much.
Well, this to open up a 2-shot lead on the 18th tee. It was never going to be enough for Ronnie. It is going to be a par. It's going to be a tap-in for the world number 4. And she will maintain that advantage, albeit it's a slender 1-shot cushion.
A lot is going to depend on this very next putt for Hei Ran-yu. It will be for par. If she doesn't make this, she drops 2 behind going up the reachable par 5 18th. And that's reachable when you are Gino Titican. She will be the danger player in this group.
Well, Sandy, she simply has to make this.
Yeah, this has got to go in or she's really lost her chance. Downhill. A little bit of right to left as it trickles down. But she's got to get it past the hole. She does that. That has been the story of her 3 weeks. Wasn't a bad putt, but they just don't seem to go in.
2 shots back, and her hopes are dashed. There you see it. The frustration, the disappointment. She knows exactly that there is her chance gone. A highly costly bogey on the 17th hole, the first drop shot of the day for the world number 9. Trails Ronnie Yin by 2 with 1 hole to play. Too far back now.
Yeah, I think so. Great performance, the back 9 from Wei Ling Shi. 32 coming home with a bogey as well.
Don't you like that little fist pump as well? Very quiet, going about her business, but a solid week of work for Wei Lingxi. How about that opening round of 65? Certainly got our attention. And then a lovely finishing round of 68 on Sunday. That was moments ago. Maya Stark now looking to get home in 2 on 18. Not happy.
Just testing the durability of the club there.
There has not been an eagle on the 18th hole today. There have been several birdies. Now today, it's playing 518 yards. Certainly, Gino Titican has the firepower to get home in 2.
Well, we just saw Bailey Tardy, didn't we, hit an iron in. So for the longest hitters, there is no doubt that this is comfortably a 2-shotter today with a downwind. Wind behind them. We just saw Maya Stark there. Comfortably, she only had a 4 hybrid in. But it's all about the pin position today. It's normally in the back right. That's where it was yesterday. I've got a feeling this one might be slightly tougher in a way, because if you look at the landing area for a lot of players, if they can't reach it, they've now, instead of that having that little bank at the back where they can pitch it all the way, it's a very slow green, this one as well.
Gino Titican on the tee, and I'm guessing this is going to be a long way down. She's going to give this plenty. She will be trying to get this well within range. Not a breath of breeze at the moment. It's all going down. Started left, going to the right-hand side. Should be good.
She has launched that drive. Caddy gone like that one.
Well, it does put a little bit of pressure now on Ronnie Yin, because you know that Gino's most probably going to be within the go zone there. Every chance she's going to walk off with a birdie.
A little bit of breeze helping, of course, just as Ronnie's standing over the ball.
Small, but mainly down.
I can feel a bit of breeze coming in directly behind her. Got bunkers on the left-hand side, shouldn't be a problem. Right side of those left bunkers would be good. Well, this is going to be in A1 spot.
Oh, the perfect position for the leader.
4. Stop.
Is that Dave saying, are you happy?
Just settling this very large crowd down. Hey, Ranu, last of these players. Find the fairway, give yourself a chance. She's probably not one that could get home in 2, just a little bit shorter than the other 2 players. That's going down the left-hand side, and it's even maybe left of the bunkers. Oh, gone over the top.
What a big hit that is. That's 30 yards plus Ronnie Yin and Gino Titican.
Ronnie Yin has birdied the 18th hole every day this week. Gino has birdied it twice. But Gino still managing a smile. She's got work to do. An eagle is what it's going to take, you would think.
It's interesting with Gino this night. She hasn't left a shot out there. In fact, she's got the most out of her game.
We're going to jump ahead now to the green. We're going to join the group. There it is. Maya Stark, Marina Alex, and Celine Boutier. Now, Maya Stark was seeing red with that second shot.
Yeah, she's not left herself the nicest shot here either. And you wait, you see Celine Boutier play this shot, she will make sure that the club face stays open. She'll dig it, she'll play it as a sort of, because she knows the club is going to dig into the ground. Maya plays a very different type of shot, and it's a lot more dangerous for her because she's got the bunker to come over. So she has to make sure she makes really solid contact with this. It's not one you'd be licking your lips at.
She's probably got thoughts of what happened yesterday in her mind as well. Chucked a chip into the bunker.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. You can see how much the club wants to dig. You've got to make sure you keep that club face going down and through it and keep it open. That's well played.
Similar shot now for Boutier.
Yeah, not bad.
Tough day for the defending champion. Coming off a double bogey at 17, but the leaders making their way down the final hole. It's Ronnie Yin, one shot ahead here at the Maybank Championship. She's so laid back. Hey, Ranu.
She really is, isn't she? I mean, there's two ways to look at that. If she is internally like that, that's fantastic, because that's a great, you know, great feeling to have, that you don't get that anxiety or don't get that, your heartbeat's going too far. The other side to look at it is, how desperate are you to win? You know, it's a give and take thing, isn't it? I mean, you look at the other two players, they look like they've got both. They look like they're the nicest, calmest people in the world. But I'll tell you what, you know, they'll have you. They definitely have you.
I get 225 for the putt. 41 fly. That's sitting there. This little bit that you see on that front section of the green, front of the green that you forward here. Okay. I am still going up with that. This. Where the heck did you go? We're up there. Also with those that are going to lie.
Let's go up to the green, and Marina Alex left to right putt here for a birdie. 15 under par. This would join her American counterpart Bailey Tardy in a share of fourth. Marina Alex just sliding her birdie putt by at 18.
Good effort from there, though, to be honest. That's a big break on that putt as well.
Well, it looks like the sunshine's coming out there on the final green.
Well, I look outside and it looks very, very warm. I think you're right. I've got to be honest, it's fairly warm in this commentary box.
A disappointing day for the defending champion, Celine Boutier. Started the round 4 shots back. That's where she started last year. Shot at 8 under par before going on to win in the playoff. Coming off a double at 17. Even par on the day, currently in a share of 12. But a birdie putt here to jump inside the top 10 would be her 4th consecutive top 10.
Yeah, and that's impressive, without a shadow of a doubt. She hasn't had her A game at all. Certainly not with this club today. It's been very, very ordinary. But it'd be nice to finish this one off up the hill, pretty straight, fractionally left to right. Too many of those, too many pulls today. Very disappointing. Tee to green, pretty good.
Next to play will be Maya Stark. It's been a good performance this week for the Swede. Currently in a share of 5th. She's had a good season. Consecutive runner-ups earlier this year, including the Chevron Championship to Nelly Korda, which is a major, of course.
I think this is one of those putts that means a lot more than just where she finishes. More than the money, more than just finishing tied 4th. I think this is about momentum going forward the rest of the season. We know she wears her heart on her sleeve. And this is the sort of putt, if you finish with a birdie here, you've had a good week and you come off feeling pretty satisfied with yourself. Not an easy putt, though.
Obviously quick. Bit of right to left about it.
Definitely.
Well done. Well done. See how much that does mean to her. And a little bit of revenge after that finish yesterday. Great week for the Swede.
Relief, I think, more than anything. Yeah. Well done. Good week indeed.
Good up and down too.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Just cleaning up for a par for Marina Alex. Good week as well for the American. .15 under par in a share of sixth. Well, it was actually a bogey at the final hole. Oh, was it? No, it's a par. Ball positions of our final group standing in the 18th fairway.
57. A little bit of help. No. Just on.
The tiger head?
Perfect.
Okay, Ronnie's going to be the first to play.
Mainly down with a very small bit of right to left.
241 to reach.
Yeah, it's a nice number for us.
225 front, and she hits her 3-wood carry 225. Slight downslope though.
I think that's got to help her here, Sandy.
I think so too. Keep this ball down, it'll probably go a lot lower and run. Hang on to your hats. Oh, that is very low. Now hang on, this is looking good. Now it's got to skip a long way though. Go.
Oh, that is an excellent shot from our leader.
Perfect line. She did well off that downslope.
Yeah, that's a fabulous shot. She's done all she can do. Now it's down to the other two.
Now Gino can hit 3-wood 225, 210 for her 3 hybrid, but she's at 215 to get on. She's got to go with the 3-wood here. Oh, that's high in the air. Gee, if this is long enough, this is good.
Oh, what a shot! Gino Titikin.
Even Ronnie's clapping her.
Wow. Have you seen anything like that? 3-wood, launching it up in the air, tight pin cut over the bunker, Trish.
Well, it's extraordinary. Honestly, absolutely extraordinary. Ronnie's face was what I was watching. You could tell she's looking, thinking, oh my word, what has she done?
That was with the 3 hybrid. Oh, hit the centre of the green. Needs to settle.
It's not over yet.
What an exhibition by our final
tremendous group. That's pretty extraordinary. For 3 shots coming in off all different sorts of lies, but I'm not sure I've ever seen 3 better shots in this, under the circumstances.
We've been lucky to see 1 ball on the 18th green in 2 today. All 3 of these players on the green. One's hit the flag. And just playing out the different scenarios, there still could be a 3-way tie.
Absolutely they could.
Gino could win. Ronnie could win.
Yeah, Gino makes that putt. Ronnie's got to get down in 2. That's no gimme. If Heron makes her putt, again, Ronnie...
No gimme 2 putt for Ronnie.
No, not at all, not at all. I can't get over how good that shot from Gino was, though. She hits a right to left in the, you know, normally she's coming in from the right-hand side to a right-hand pin over a bunker. Downwind, and she's got to hit it high enough to fly it, and then she hits the flag. That's silly golf.
I tell you, Trish, this has been such a pleasure, I can't tell you. And this will be Gino's 40th, at least top 10 in just 3 seasons.
It's outstanding, Sandy. You've had an absolute privilege out there today.
Absolutely fabulous, and they deserve every bit of applause and accolade they get. All three players.
Well, I wonder if you went to a bookies now and said, right, OK, now what are the odds going on here? What exactly are the odds for all three of them?
Ronnie's still favourite.
Of course she is, absolutely odds-on favourite, but nonetheless, you wouldn't put it past Gino to hold hers.
Not what she's displayed this night
Exactly.
as well.
It's absolutely fascinating, and probably one of the, possibly the best finish I've ever seen to a golf tournament. You normally have two people involved, but you don't normally have all three in the last group that all have a chance.
Trish, I have spent a lot of years out on golf courses, but this has just been a highlight today. It's been extraordinary. I've loved every moment of it, and just the excitement and the aggressive way they've played has just been off the charts.
From the off as well, I think that's the thing, Sandy. They have attacked from the first hole when they all made birdie, haven't they?
Hasn't stopped all day. All day, aggressive putting, aggressive shots. They've hardly hit a bad shot between them. I mean, it's been really quite something, and so enjoyable.
Well, Ronnie Yin's going to be first to putt here. As we've said, she's in the box seat, one shot ahead. It's a long putt, Sandy, but if she puts this up stone dead.
Yeah, she needs to, if she can do that and put it stone dead, long uphill putt, might move a little bit off the back of that bunker where Gino's standing a little bit right to left, but it's a long climb. If she could just get this right within a couple of feet, or maybe 18 inches, she will make Gino's life a little more difficult.
This does go in. It is for the win.
It's got to go.
It was not an easy putt to lag, Trish, but it's game on.
It certainly is game on, and that changes everything right now. Just that little difference between maybe 2 feet and, well, I think that's the best part of 8 feet, actually. That change, both these other players now are thinking, do you know what, if I hold this? Well, especially Gino, she holds it, she could be winning the tournament. And I tell you what, after last year, you wouldn't put it past that to happen.
And I also think too, Trish, the fact that she has holed some outstanding putts today to save par a couple of times. Like when she's been under the pump, it just like hasn't affected her. She is so good under pressure. This is going to test her though. Downhill, it's going to slip left to right at the hole. It's all on this putt.
Always low. Still, it's a good effort. Well, Trish, when you go out in the final group and you shoot 66, you've got to be pretty proud of yourself.
Absolutely, yeah. She's got no reason to question anything that she did today. I thought she was sensational. Fantastic to watch, attacked from the off. Made one mistake on the 6th hole, but apart from that, call it solid as a rock is a bit of a doing her an injustice. She's just a delight to watch.
Well, Sandy, this upcoming putt for Hey Ranu would really throw the cat amongst the pigeons if this was to drop.
Well, it would, because Hayran's the one I wouldn't have expected to have maybe been able to make this green. And the fact that she came in with a 3 hybrid just high in the air, spot on, puts herself in a position where if she rolls this in, I can't tell you how loud it is here. The noise level is crazy. Incredible atmosphere, but who would have thought we could end up with so much excitement and so much drama. Now this for eagle for Hei Ran Yu.
Just going to move right. Not to be for the South Korean, but still a tremendous performance. In this situation, do you go ahead and knock it in, Trish?
I would hope so. I would think so. I hope she's going to think about doing that and leave the... And from my perspective, go ahead and finish it, because you don't want to be the person that finishes out afterwards. Not going to happen, though.
Certainly a lot more work than she anticipated, Trish. Maybe a bit of left to right here.
Has to be a tiny bit. Depends how aggressive she wants to be. She's putted so well all week. I actually don't think that she's missed one of these. I can't remember her missing one. And I think it's a case of, if you want to be aggressive, left half. If you want to just dawdle it down there, maybe just outside left.
This for the title. Magic in Malaysia for Ronnie Yin. The winner in Shanghai 2 weeks ago. Now the Maybank champion.
Truly magnificent performance from start to finish.
Great performance from Hei Ran Yu. It's a birdie at the last round of 67, 21 under par. What a performance from this final group. 18 under between the three players, and there's the besties.
She's I'm probably loving that water, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Very refreshing.
I hope there's some champagne waiting.
Thanks, my man.
Oh, you did it again.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Ronnie, 2 wins. Congratulations. You were pushed all the way. How about that final 18 holes?
Coming down 18, and then I had a really good number for my 3-wood, and I just told Dave, just aim for the tiger head over there, and I just right on my target, and then I just try to putt here. I know if Gino makes it, there's nothing I can do, so I just try to make 2 putts here.
You were pushed all the way by your good friend and also by Hei Ran Yu. I have to ask, were you nervous at all out there? Because everybody else around you was.
Yes, I was pretty nervous, and I really appreciate Hiran and Gino. They bring the best out of me. So just another great day on the course and another great day with my friends.
Yeah, you're living the dream, aren't you, right now? 3 wins this year on the LPGA Tour. It is a sensational play. What is it that's going so right for you right now?
I would say my mental. I would say I learned a lot from early this year, because I was pretty stressful. Because I had such a great year last year. I was wondering if I can win again. What if I can? Such things. But I think I just really learned that I just need to enjoy myself out here and have fun, be happy, get there. So that's what I do.
Well, it certainly must mean a lot to you. Your mum is here this week, and you've got so many new fans here in Malaysia. Congratulations. You are the Maybank champion for 2024.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, Ronnie Yin, the deserving champion. Well, there were plenty of highlights, plenty of exceptional moments out there today, but this was the winning putt for Ronnie Yin on the final green.
As cool as cucumber.
Unbelievable. It was like she just made a par on the 11th hole.
It looked like she just played the 10th and she had a few more to play. Fantastic.
Oh, well, people certainly enjoyed watching Ronnie Yin the last few weeks. Just an exceptional performance, as to Gino Titikin and Hei Ran Yu. 65, 66, 67 between them, going out in the final group, Trish. Exceptional.
Yeah, just wonderful golf to watch, and right from the off as well. It was literally from the first hole where they all made birdie. But Ronnie, that's 2 rounds, back-to-back rounds without a single bogey. That is ludicrous.
There's your final leaderboard. Plenty of terrific performances this week. Ronnie Yin, Gino Titikin, Hei Ran Yu, your top 3, and quite a bit of separation to the rest of the field, Trish.
Yeah, you know, we were talking about the winning score this morning, and we were sort of maybe 21-22, but it actually looked like it could be more, because as soon as they got off to flyers like they did, there were just birdies flying around everywhere, and it kind of made it a 3-horse race straight from the off.
A popular champion. Her mother there, and no doubt very proud. What a day for Ronnie Yin, and it all started at the opening hole. This for a birdie, 15 feet up the hill, and in it goes. In fact, all 3 players birdieing the opening hole.
Well, this was her 3rd shot at the par 5 3rd. Came up just a tad short with a 2nd. Little flick with the wedge, and she knocked that in. 2 birdies in the first 3 holes for Ronnie.
The 6th hole has been the hardest hole on the golf course all week long. Drove it out of position. In fact, it finished in the back of a golf cart. 2nd shot to this point, and in it goes to reach 19 under.
Tricky little pin position today on 7, front right. Can't even see the top of the flag. No problem for Ronnie. Just goes straight at it. Beautiful shot, straight over the top of the flag. Get us to 20 under.
4 birdies on the front 9, and then came to the 10th, par 5, 3rd shot up the hill. Been terrific with the wedges this week. Continued there at 10. Kick in birdie to reach -21.
Well, she birdied 10. Just a very mediocre par at 11, but this was her 2nd shot in at the incredibly difficult 12th hole today. Downwind with a wedge, front pin, no one's got it anywhere near. Well, Ronnie did. Beautiful shot.
Six birdies in the first 12 holes, would par 13 through 17, and then a birdie putt for the win on the final green, and right in the middle. Stellar performance from Ronnie Yin. Her 5th career victory, 3rd in 2024. Made it look pretty simple. What was a very challenging putt.
Very much so, and I think just a testament to actually, she knew that Gino could get up 18 comfortably in 2, and she'd have to make 4, and she did everything she could. What a winner.
Dave Jones has been instrumental for Ronnie Yin this season, especially in recent times. 2 wins in the last 3 weeks. They're a great pair, a great team. And Gino Titikin, they're best friends, but they're fierce competitors. We saw that today, 66 and 65 for the 2 players. And a fan base is growing rather rapidly.
Absolutely, and the fan base for LPGA golf should be growing rapidly, because that was one of the best tournaments I've ever had the privilege to witness. Stunning golf, stunning surroundings. The whole week has been nothing short of spectacular.
A little bit of shuffling in the updated race to CME Globe. Nelly Korda way out in front. She won't be caught. Hey Ran Yu in second place after a third place finish this week. And then Ronnie Yin has moved up to fifth, knocking Hannah Green out of that position. All of those players really have just had exceptional seasons.
Yeah, they really have. And even down to Lauren Coughlin, 2 wins. She's come out of absolutely nowhere. But Hannah Green with 3 wins. Ronnie now with 3 wins, and obviously Lydia and also Lydia getting in the Hall of Fame, which is a massive, massive, by winning an Olympic medal, of course. But Nelly Korda still far and away one of the most sensational players on the LPGA.
Yeah, it's a shame we've missed her the last 3 weeks due to injury, but 4 players with 3+ wins this season. You don't see that too often, and really a testament to the depth of talent on the LPGA Tour. There she is, 2nd win in 3 weeks. The LPGA Tour's Instagram page. I dare say there'll be a few more social media posts for Ronnie Yin in the future.
Well, and a few more ice creams, I reckon.
It wasn't just Ronnie Yin having a great week. Many players certainly had a tremendous week here in Malaysia. That's the final standings, first page of the leaderboard. Every one of those players, Trish, should be very proud.
Absolutely, and Bailey Tardy, what a round of golf that was. She's come from literally nowhere today with a round of 7 under, 65. Was that the best of the day? I think it probably was.
Equal lowest of the day. We saw Mirabelle Ting on the previous page, equal 12th for the Malaysian amateur. Sensational week playing on an invite.
I mean, if you talk to these players at the start of the week and not 10 under and you wouldn't be finishing in the top 20, I think you'd be pretty disappointed.
Great round today from Angel Ying. 5 rounds of 65. Recorded out there. A bit disappointing for Mao Saigo. She had the first round lead with a 9 under 63 and then just treading water the rest of the week.
Paula Retto, 66 today. That's a nice finish. Get her in the mood for next week.
Pedersen had a hole-in-one yesterday on the 4th hole. And Wichini Michai, very disappointing. Went out in the second last group today. And Sagander a hole-in-one today on number 11, one of 5 aces this week.
71 for Linnea Strom. No 60 in the bag today. Wouldn't have done her any good anyway.
50 today.
Yeah, surprising score for Anna Norquist. That's not her norm.
That was an excellent week. 78 players starting this Maybank Championship. In the end, it was Ronnie Yin coming out on top, 23 under par, 21 under the winning total last year. And to have a pair of players eclipse that, sensational.
Yeah, just some of the best golf I've seen in a long, long time, if I'm honest. The setup was perfect for it.
Ronnie Ying is our champion, and she has joined Kate Burton in the presentation area.
Well, what a fantastic conclusion. What we have witnessed in this final round of the Maybank Championship has been nothing short of spectacular. I'm delighted to welcome our presentation party. On my far left, the Maybank chairman, Tan Sri Dato Sri Zamzam Zarani Muhammad Isa, our champion in the middle, Ronnie Yin, and to my immediate left, the Maybank president and group CEO, Datu Kariseli Ramli. Can I please ask Tan Sri Dato to present the quite beautiful trophy to our winner of the Maybank Championship in 2024. Put your hands together for Ruanin Yin.
A very deserving champion, Ronnie Yin. 5th title she has lifted on the LPGA Tour.
Hey, once more noise. They want more noise. That was just a sensational day. It really was. And that she was always a star in the making, but I think, in all honesty, she's already there.
Oh, absolutely she is. She's a major champion. She's been a world #1, looking to get back to that world #1. Well on her way there. 2 victories in the last 3 weeks, 3 in 2024. The sky's the limit, isn't it, really, Trish, for Ronnie Yin?
Do you know what? It's about how much ambition you have. She's already a major champion. She's 22 years of age. She's got 5 victories already. Literally, how much do you want to win?
It's been a sensational week here in Malaysia. Ronnie Yin started the final round in a 3-way share of the lead. A 7 under 65 ensured her 3rd title of the year. Thanks for joining us from Malaysia in the Maybank Championship.